This one's wife. Nobody is interested in you. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. You are well aware that in order to continue to assert control and draw fuel and manage her facade, this one's wife spends a not inconsiderable sum of money on PR puff pieces. They clutter up your feed. They're found festooned all over the internet. Regular offenders are, of course, Hello, People.com, Town & Country, Harper's Bazaar, Marie Claire, Cosmopolitan, Tatler. Sometimes OK. But it would appear that perhaps OK is making a break for the border, that they've seen that the worm is turning in relation to this one's wife. Because an article by Nathan Kay is headed, "This one's wife and Prince Harry must repair their image, but she's burnt so many bridges." This one's wife is reportedly looking to repair her tattered image by securing deals, but it's claimed nobody is that interested unless she comes with Prince Harry. Thomas Paine once remarked, "Character is much easier kept than recovered." And indeed, that is an apt observation, and one that is so applicable to this one's wife. Notice that she's seeking to repair her tattered image by securing deals. One would have thought it would have been far easier to secure those deals from a position of being a liked individual, or, having found herself in the position of being largely disliked, that she rehabilitates her image first before she seeks to secure the deals. But this again is demonstrative of her sense of entitlement. The fact that she thinks that she can rehabilitate her image, repair that tattered image, by securing the deals. It demonstrates how she's not particularly bright, she has no business savvy, and, of course, is demonstrative of that sense of entitlement, whereby she thinks that there are going to be scores of organisations and companies just queuing up, wanting to sign her up, when she's not popular, regarded as awkward, toxic, and difficult to work with. Why, oh why, would any company want to risk its brand? Indeed, they are looking to keep their character rather than having to regain it as a consequence of fucking it over by cozying up with this one's wife. This just shows the idiocy of this one's wife and her blinkered sense of entitlement, that she expects other organisations to sign up with her, and of course she doesn't realise that it's a risk factor to them. Although she knows that she is unpopular, she dismisses that because it just simply doesn't make any sense. She therefore cannot comprehend why any organisation would not want to sign up with her, because after all, she is the amazing Duchess of Sussex. Everything she says is of moment. Her insights are groundbreaking. She understands so much of the world. She is a fashion icon. Organisations should be falling over themselves to partner with her. The OK article explains it was announced in April that this one's wife had signed a new contract with William Morris Endeavour in a bid to repair her tattered image and secure lucrative new deals. However, 6 months later, there's still no signs of any projects in the pipeline, and the Sussex's reputation remains in ruins. Strong words from OK. Really is breaking for the border. Now, sources reveal there has been some push and pull behind the scenes as to what direction the Duchess of Sussex should take. This one's wife is signed to WME. Harry isn't. They are dealing with the couple's image. But this one's wife is their only client, the source said. There have been discussions about pushing this one's wife forward in her own light, but it's clear that she's only got to where she is today because of her association with Harry and the royal family. Hence, that's why it's entirely apt to call her Harry's wife or this one's wife. Were it not for the fact that she married Ginger Bollocks, we wouldn't know about her. Thanks, Harry. Were it not for the fact that she married him, the world would not be subjected to her behaviours. The world would not be aware of what she is. The world would not have to know how she conducts herself. She would be completely unheard of. She likes to think that she is well known because of Suits, but she isn't. Most people, if you would say to them Suits, they would go, "What's that?" They only now know about it because it's regularly mentioned in relation to her, and she's only known about because she married the Prince of Pink Pancakes. The fact is, as OK is identifying, people are only interested in her because of Harry. That is not something that a narcissist wants to hear. The narcissist believes that they are the special one, a la Jose Mourinho. The narcissist believes that they are the star of the show, that they are the main attraction, that they are the main character. And for it to be suggested, well, look, you can come, but your husband needs to as well. We don't want you on your own. That is challenge fuel supreme to a narcissist, because it simply signals to her, you don't matter, your husband does, and you only matter because of your husband. That flies in the face of everything this one's wife believes about herself, and therefore is particularly problematic. It causes her fury to ignite. It would cause a response to be driven by her narcissism to nullify that threat to control. There would undoubtedly be a tantrum as a consequence of being told, it's you and your husband or nothing, not you alone. OK continues by explaining, upon announcing their partnership with this one's wife and the couple's Archwell content creation label in April, WME said they will be focusing on building out this one's wife's business ventures across multiple facets of the agency and its broader ecosystem, including film and television production, brand partnerships, and more. It's all going swimmingly then. There will be no focus on acting or building this one's wife's career around becoming a movie star, the source said. Everyone knows that's not the right path for a royal. She'd be focusing more on charitable initiatives. They're going well, aren't they? What has she done? A weird phone call in the garden and then telling parents who've lost their children, I'm so happy being a mother. Speaking engagements, well, of the speeches that she's given, she tried to grab the mic at Kevin Costner's do, but was denied it. I think she said a few words, didn't she, at This One's Wife games in Dusseldorf. They were instantly forgettable. So she's certainly no demagogue. Endorsements, where were they coming from? She tried the anti-stress patch, they weren't interested. Dior said no thank you. And appearances. Well, the appearances that she's been made is as a tag-on as a consequence of other people who are signed up with WME or trying to blag free tickets. Alternatively, her appearances have been crossing a car park, emerging from the dentist's, going for a hike in the middle of the road, going to a farmer's market, being seen on the tarmac exiting a private plane. Big deal. Think what the royal family does in England, but in the US and bigger, suggests WME. There have been a number of career guises put forward for this one's wife in recent months, with one report suggesting she could run for office. It was reported her team were building the foundations for a political career, while another said this one's wife would take the Angelina Jolie road and become a UN ambassador. Another reputable news outlet claimed this one's wife was about to sign a lucrative deal with Dior, none of which has materialised. What a loser. It would seem nobody is that interested in this one's wife unless she comes with Harry, the source said. The royal family is the reason why she's so well known. That's why it came as a big surprise to everyone that she burned so many bridges. Well, it didn't come as a surprise to us, did it, Tudorites? Of course not. We all recognise that because of her mid-range narcissism and the way that it focuses in the moment, that she's going to cause problem after problem by way of collateral consequence. This one's wife, Ari Emanuel, or rather their agent Ari Emanuel and his team, have been working hard to come up with the best way to market this one's wife since she joined the agency. The team at WME have some very big names on their books, from the likes of Adele to Ben Affleck, and are hoping that magic will rub off on this one's wife. Well, if that's your strategy, let me have a look in the crystal ball. It says you're fucked. Harry looks after some very big names, so he knows what he's doing, the source said. Undoubtedly, although that might be questioned, him taking on this one's wife. There have been projects that have come in for which haven't been right for this one's wife, because it would mean she would be pulled away from Harry. Another project was shelved because it would have appeared out of character for Harry to be a part of it. That's the dilemma they're facing. It's not easy. Thus, okay, very happy to report on the fact that basically nobody is interested in this one's wife, which is a major problem for a self-obsessed narcissist like this one's wife. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.